going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This video we are looking at the NFL Prizepicks plays for this Week 13 NFL slate starting in a few hours. It was a good day for NBA yesterday. Almost had a 5 for 5 10x. Steph Curry ruined it. Needed a few more in the fourth quarter. It barely got any production there, but the other 4 picks all hit. So see if we can keep it going to the NFL slate today. Got 6 props loaded. Let's go ahead and get into it. First pick, Jalen Waddle, 5+ receptions. Now, this is going to be a good game to target because it has one of the higher totals on the slate. You got a bunch of other games with some concerns with weather and rain, but Waddle and the Dolphins are going to be able to move the ball against this Washington defense. I think with Waddle, 5+ catches seems pretty likely. Maybe a push. It probably has a decent chance of having a push here, but wouldn't be shocked if he gives you more than that. More than 5 catches today. Second one, you got Nico Collins. No chance this will be a push. He's going over or under this prop, and I think he's going over in a matchup against the Broncos. Broncos have been playing good football recently. You got the Texans. They are moving the ball, and they are putting up points. Looks like the receiving core is going to be more healthy for the Texans than in weeks past with Dell and getting their Noah Brown back. So you got those 3 with Collins there, but they are going to be missing Dalton Schultz, so possibly some more targets going to these other receivers. I think Collins can get you 5 catches. He usually is right around this number, maybe a little lower, but only a couple weeks since this offense has really been clicking. My third pick is Rodmore Stevenson, over 64.5. We have the Patriots making a QB change, going with Zappy today, and you got some weather here. You're going to look to rely on the running game, and Bill Belichick has been doing that recently, and it's been working with Stevenson having some really good games and having 20+ rushing attempts the last couple of weeks. If he gives you 20+ carries again today, I would expect him to average at least 3.5 or around like 3.5 yards per carry, if not more, and get to the over on this rushing yards. Fourth pick, another over rushing yards, and I'm looking at Brian Robinson. It's at 40.5. Dolphins. Here, you expect this one to be maybe a shootout. The Commanders have shown that they can keep up with some teams. Dolphins' defense is not very good, so better chance that Sam Howell and this Washington offense is able to move the ball. And they're still going to be looking to rely on the running game. They don't want to have Sam Howell throw 50 times, especially early. I'm hoping that Robinson can rip off a couple of 8 to 10-yard runs early in the first quarter and then just give you be able to hit this number pretty easily. Another Washington Commander I'm looking at is Jahan Dotson, over 34.5. Just think this number is too low for him. He definitely is a boomer bust player, but he's been playing a lot better recently. He's had some huge weeks. He's been getting into the end zone recently as well in the last 4 or 5 weeks. And should be points scored in this one. Only 35 yards we need out of him. I like it. His production is going to go to Dotson, McLaurin, or Samuel for the most part. For the receivers, Logan Thomas is very up and down in terms of getting yards and getting targets. And then the last one is Javonte Williams, another one that I'm just going to target some of these games that don't really have a ton of concerns here, except for the weather, but not going to really affect running backs with the rain in the Patriots game. But I'm looking at Javonte Williams to get you 60 rushing yards. Broncos been playing, like I said, really good football. They've been doing that by relying on the running game more with Williams, and now that's basically Williams and P. Ryan as the 2 guys out of the backfield. They're going to get production, and Williams is going to get most of the carries. I can get you some catches too, but I'm looking at the rushing yards, 60 out of him. Texans are a decent defense against the rush, but I think you need 30 in each half. Going to be likely for Williams. So that's what I got. Those are my 6 picks. Best of luck if you are tailing. We got 5+ catches for Waddle, 5+ we need for Nico Collins, 65 rushing yards for Stevenson, 41 rushing yards for Brian Robinson, 35 receiving yards for Jahan Dotson, and 60 rushing yards is from Javonte Williams. What we need all seem very doable. Let's get it done. Best of luck, and I will catch you all next time.